What's going on, everybody? So I've got an interesting video for you today. This will be based on advice, in my opinion, which is in no way a super professional or super rich person. You know, I'm just an individual who started this business, a few years back and has been growing and whatnot. But one thing that, if you're thinking about starting a 3D printing business and, you're curious about where to start and what you need to do, or maybe you've just started it and you need more, leads or sales or whatever, you might run across something like this. So I got a message from this guy, Matthew, and I've never met this guy personally, I don't believe, and he's like, oh, hey, you're in the same startup Facebook group, looks like you're also here in DFW, what most excites you, what are you most excited about building this year, right? You making it rain? He sends me a little cash flow, thing, and seeing this here, I'm like, okay, am I making it rain? Like, what is he wanting? So I'm like, yeah, I'm working on a company's my company and a friend's company, and but always exciting new opportunities to be printing, provides. What about you? Like, what are you excited about? So he hearts those two messages, and sounds great. Turbocharge growth with fellow funders. I'm putting together a business acceleration mastermind. Blah blah. Anything, in my opinion, that is a mastermind, it might as well say a business acceleration scam. Like, mastermind might as well be scam. Like, to me, mastermind equals scam. Let me just make that more clear. If anybody is saying they have a mastermind for you, it might as well be a scam. Maybe when these were first coming out, maybe 20, 30 years ago, this meant something, but there are so many scammers. So many of them. Literally so many of them. Taz Lopez, Tony Robbins. Like, Tony Robbins might actually be a useful one. But there's just, gosh, there's so many of these just right off the top of my head. I'm trying to list some of them off. I'm just so frustrated by this that I can't even list them all off right now. But if anybody's saying they have a mastermind, no matter what it is, for real estate, for 3D printing, for business. I mean, he contacted me because he's so desperate for sales that, we're limiting this to only 50 people, and for the first, 3 Facebook friends of mine, we're including a 15K website with a free strategy session. What? I'm getting $15,000 of a website? Websites do not cost $15,000. You know what this means? This means he put together a one-page website where he uploaded 10 to 30 videos, and those videos he sells for $5,000 a piece. So you get to watch maybe 4 to 10 hours worth of content. If you're real lucky, 50 hours worth of content for $15,000. But wait, he's giving that away for free. So, are we interested? Let's look at this. Let's look at this guy's website. So we go over here, Business Accelerator Mastermind, Growth Con 2020. So here's, the sales team and what you're going to do and attend. And I mean, look at this video. Like, how fast can you flip through words here? You can barely even read a couple of those. It's literally anybody with any type of epilepsy is going to have a seizure watching this video. This is one of the worst marketing videos I have ever seen here. I mean, this could have been thrown together by a high schooler in a few minutes. I mean, oh, look, we're going to be at the bottom of a non-sold out, stadium, and then, the biggest stock footage I've ever seen. None of this is even of a previous event. This is all crap you can pull from online. Anybody could have thrown this together. Somebody in India could have done a better job than that. That is terrible. Okay, let's see. Buy your ticket early. It's all in red, which is, they're using every trick possible that was ever taught at any other mastermind, period, that, hey, you need to use yellow, you need to use red here, you need to do this. Like, they're doing every little trick, and, oh, look, retail value is this, but if you get it today, it's that. This is crap. You could probably ask this guy, could I spend $3,500? And he would whine and hem-haw, and at the end of the day, he would let you pay $3,500. I guarantee you he would. And let's see, what's the difference in a $4,000 class and a $10,000 class? Okay, so you get VIP seating. Oh, so I get to sit up close to the people talking. And, oh, I get VIP event access. What the hell is VIP event access? None of this is described. 2-day VIP access. Oh, we get executive access here, VIP. None of this is described properly. 5-star private dinner. That's what you're paying $5 grand for. You're paying $5 extra grand so that you can sit at a dinner table with rich people and they can eat a really nice steak and have $2,000 worth of wine and take your other $3 grand and laugh at you. This is a joke. business acceleration package included from each speaker. This means a website with a few videos that you're going to see. None of this is like personal, you know, one guest, spouse, or business partner. Yeah, early bird, you get $1,000 off. This is the biggest load of crap I have ever seen. None of this promises anything of actual value. None of this is a money-back guarantee that, hey, if you don't grow 150% in 6 months, then you get your money back. Like, none of this. This is just how to spend $5,000 to listen to some people talk and say the same exact thing that I guarantee you probably every one of these people has already said on YouTube somewhere. And if not, these are all their testimonials. And, you know, again, all of these companies so far that I notice are big companies. Not a single one of these is an individual company from any of these reviews. These are all sales companies, multi-million-dollar companies that somebody, you know, 4 times bestseller author, blah, 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 blah. This is is a nice-looking dude. Let me show you his Facebook. So here's his Facebook. He's got the most picturesque, you know, Facebook of, like, if you've ever seen a social media and been like, that family looks too perfect, like, that's just about this. And I'm not here to shit on this guy's personal life whatsoever. It definitely looks like he has one of the best, cleanest, richest personal lives I've seen. But, you know, when you come to me, somebody who's doing okay, you know, not, you know, I'm not driving a Tesla. This guy probably has 4 Teslas. Like, my point is this guy takes advantage of little people. Like right here, GrowthCon. You know, this was posted over 2 weeks ago. If he literally had any interest in this, he would have more than one comment, which was himself giving a link to it. Which, is the link not up here? Okay, he didn't even put the link up here. He puts the link down here. No one's commenting on this. He got 8 likes, which is, you know, a few people, which 2 of those are names literally from the people who are teaching there. So, what does going to this conference, paying $10,000, give me all of a sudden the ability to make really nice social media posts and have a beautiful wife and everything? No, like, this doesn't get you going to a $10,000 mastermind for 2 days doesn't automatically make your company $500,000. Like, this is just a really pretty Facebook page with a really pretty family, and he hopes that when you look through this, you know, your mind and subconscious will think, well, if I just do what he tells me to do, I'll be like him, and I'll have a life like him, and I'll have this pretty picturesque family and everything else. And again, congratulations, Matthew, on having a beautiful family and Facebook page and everything. I just feel like leveraging what is otherwise a nice social media to take advantage of people that don't have hardly any money. If I scraped everything I had together to go to this $10,000 thing, and I got to sit at a dinner with these rich people, you know, what are they going to tell me that is going to immediately make my business do better? Like, you know, what $15,000 website? He's going to redo my whole website in 2 days? You know, none of this is like at least a business coach for $10,000 will talk to you about your business. He's just going to tell you what businesses need to do. Run away, far, far away from anybody that's trying to sell you a mastermind. And then again, in my personal opinion, this isn't financial advice, but I feel like you should definitely avoid anybody that's limited spots. That's a big one. Limited spots. Oh, you know, make sure there's scarcity in your product. Make sure that, you know, there's only a few people. Make sure that they feel exclusive, you know, by asking them, you know, make sure they feel exclusive by asking them what you're most excited about, and then just copy and paste a freaking sales ad. Like, dude, I'd be real surprised if he responds after I tore him a new one. The website is crap. The video is crap. I am just about offended, but I understand. I think what it is that right now we're going into a heavy depression. Inflation is extreme. People don't have $5 to $10 grand to go to one of these to hope for better sales. You know, they're not sitting on a $50K account and can afford to spend $10,000 to have dinner with some rich people. Like, that's not going on right now. So he's having to blast his Facebook friends in the hope that one of them is willing to spend this amount of money. But he doesn't have enough time to actually communicate with someone like a human and take interest in what they're doing. If he was actually interested in what I was doing, if this was a business coach who was like, I've been following you and I think what you're doing is cool, and you know, I have, you know, a package that I would love to discount or watch you grow, or, you know, you can pay me more as you grow, like something. But there's absolutely no value provided here other than, you know, you'll get a plan to start growth. You know, you'll get the best tricks for knowing your numbers. Like, what do you not have a CPA or know what? Like, come on, identifying your blue ocean strategy. Just Google blue ocean strategy. What is that? Oh, it's a $15 book. It's a $1 book on eBay. Okay, he learned from a $1 book, and he's going to charge you $5,000 to condense a book for $1 into a $10,000, you know, 2-day class. This is BS. Heck with this guy and everything that he is selling, as far as I'm concerned right now. So stay away from people like this.